it is. I finally found it. Yay. Okay. So today's drawing will be video and Vector Dragon has that's gonna be Vector Dragon's character. My brain is like melted into the mushroom of time. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to just rush. Why are you so angry, Alex? Chill out. There we go. Okay, so there we go. This is not missions, maybe? Okay. I know I have vectors. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my dragon. Thank you, video game, Andrew. Yeah, I spent like a month or so working on him. Crap, I got derailed. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I just need a reference. Where's his reference? I have it somewhere. Now I can't open it? Okay. Um, I need you to open this, please. Please. Oh, that's why. Okay. I should really do these. I should have planned it 6. That's that's not what I want, you stupid. Uh, I just want you to open the file. That is still not what I want. I don't know what to do. I can't find Victor Dragon's reference. I should have asked him for it, but now I can't find it. Oh, hello everyone. I just trying to find someone's reference. Okay. It's not, I was hoping to have his official reference, but this will work. It's actually something I drew. Interesting. I know he's had Victor Sila for a long time. So, but I need something, so on a pinch, I'll just use what I drew. All right. Just barely see Vector though. Human. Let's try that. Oh, okay. This is a good reference of his, kinda. This will work. So yeah, today's theme is video, and I have a good idea how to pull it off. Let me check my okay, cool. All right. Now we can start. So my idea is after I draw it, then I'm gonna put like a CRT like effect on it so it matches the video, because that was kind of the idea we discussed on in Discord. I mean, there was a little bit more with like the videotape and the VHS and stuff, but I only have an hour, so I think I could only do one drawing. So let's begin. Can everyone hear me okay? Can everyone see? Okay. It looks like everything's in order. Right? So let's see. So I'm a big fan of any Godzilla uh, kaiju. I really love them. Especially Godzilla. Godzilla's a classic. I just love that the original monsters, it was just people in bodysuits. It just is so awesome. I don't need all of this. I just need this part. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cow. Okay. Now I have enough. So this is, oh, nice. Okay. So, all right. So I kind of like imbalanced TFs, but I kind of want it more dramatic, but we'll see. I, I got put a little bit of his face in there. It's this tiny little arm. So yeah, I probably should have started my streams at 6 or like 1 UT at 6 Pacific time or 1 UTC. The only thing is when it's hard. I have to remember that UTC is a day ahead. I, so I'm just gonna draw and then adjust it because that usually works better for me anyway. So let me just not get too much into the, the transformation until. So my idea is that the videotape is turning them into Vectorzilla, but I also wanted to have it more like give it more of an 80s retro look. So my plan is I have this filter thing app I have called uh oh, I have to load it eventually. Page FX, I think it's called. No, Pictures FX. Got for a really good price. I think one of the things I love about doing Vector's character is that he has his character, human character, looks pretty similar to mine. I mean, there are differences, but he has same taste. He likes hoodies, and it's just kind of funny. I really like that. So I feel like this is kind of a little dull, but I will try to spice it up after I just get everything laid out. Oh, it covered my chat. How am I supposed to read my chat when I can't see my chat? Wow. So let me he doesn't. I feel like I need to make him a little more unbalanced. Just feels too stable. A little better. Just have to fix this foot because that foot is still human. Yeah. Save this real quick. I did. There's plenty of clever things. I mean, one did just a loop of the TF going over and over, no repeating, which was pretty clever. The Fruit Loop thing was kind of a stretch, but still kind of clever. There's a couple Ouroboros, which was kind of cool. Uh, and Fafnir Prince is also doing the doc transfer. So yeah, and I mean they're writing, so yeah. So I wish him the best as well because if it was me writing, it'd probably take me 5 hours just to write anything. It was really weird. I saw like a bunch of people come on and then they just disappeared almost around the same time. I don't know if that was a glitch or really strange. It's like 5 or 6 that just joined at once and then they disappeared at once. It was very odd. And of course, the best part, I gotta remember to actually draw. Sometimes I forget to draw detail, which is just plain silly. Okay. I'm gonna save real quick, so I'll just take a second. There we go. So how you doing today, Winter Scout? Thank you again for joining my Patreon. I really appreciate it. I really truly do. Appreciate all the support you've given me. Okay, just move this over here. Yeah, time loop. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few time loops, which required a sequence, which required me to draw a lot, which I just only have an hour a day to make something. So a sequence is will probably be very improbable unless the character is very simple. I want to be holding the videotape. I'm going to exaggerate the I'm gonna exaggerate some stuff. Okay, my brain needs help. Okay. Oh, that's the right way. Okay. Oh, I'm doing very well. Well, Scott, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Um, I'm still adjusting to getting here exactly at 5:30. I thought it would be okay if I just went directly home and started, but it would have been better if I started at 6, but um, it's kind of gonna try to follow the schedule I made. Okay. Like, oh, good. I'm drawing on both layers now. Perfect. Yeah. One thing I do often, which I wouldn't do if I would just lock my layers, is I draw on top of a layer that I don't on my reference layer when I first start. I keep doing that. So let me actually lock these. There. So I wish I had a. I mean, my drawing of Victor Zilla is fine and it's good, but I don't know. I'd rather have the official one as a reference. I just couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it. So it's probably gonna. There it is. I okay. Let me do this. That will let me work on his face because that's what I'm trying to work on right now. Yeah, I'll lock it again. I have a fresh layer. Nope. Layer flatten image. I still haven't found music for the stream, so I'll keep looking for it. So, hmm, there it is. I gotta draw both his hair and the yeah, I like Vector's characters he has. They're all fun to draw. Um, one of my favorites that I've drawn a couple times for him is his uh Parasoldiphilus. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, it's just a really cool dinosaur. Oh, now I'm dear me. I still need to see that. There we go. I actually should probably make these more look like Godzilla's. Mm, well, that looks terrible. Let me retry that. There we go. So let me move this up a little bit because Alex is kind of in the way of the chat box. Maybe I move down just a little bit. I just want his tail to be visible. I think I'm gonna have to change the angle, so there we go. Now you can see the box a little better. Okay. Well, I think if I break it down into its shapes, I'll do better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I mean, for your transformations, do you prefer the clothes to rip, or do you prefer the clothes to merge or dissolve into the new form? I kind of like it the ripping because it just feels more exciting and I don't know if realistic is the right word for a transformation, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make this hand a human. No, no, I have to have one. No, this has to be the monster hand. So let's make it big and monstrous. Yeah, I just like ripping. Trying to figure out the finger placement because I don't have a reference. Hands is something I probably should work more on. That seems to be a common thing a lot of artists have to work on. A lot of art, I mean, artists seem to just learn like five basic shapes, but they can see those shapes in 3D, so they can draw those five basic shapes in any angle and direction they need to be. They just focus on those five major shapes. Me myself, I just haven't gotten to that point. Well, if I was going to do something like that, I'd dissolve it into the skin. I've also saw a cool idea where well, it wasn't a transformation, but it was just a dragon Luigi, and his clothing became part of his dragon form. So something like that would be kind of cool to do, I think. I kind of emphasize this here just a little bit too much. Let me simplify it. There we go. I was trying to see the hair as shapes, but it looks weird when you draw it that direct. Yeah, it's a pretty cool a Luigi Dragon would be fun. It's been so long since I've seen that. I don't know who drew it or how that even worked, but yeah. I think I made his neck a little too long, but I'm just gonna say that it's probably because he hasn't fully done the growth part, so his parts are still shifting. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's say it's that. Hmm. I have to hide you for just a second. Thank you. Maybe I should do the opposite and make his chin like it's growing too fast. Now, maybe I'll just I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, yeah, it's hard sometimes, especially since the internet's just like its own little creature. So, I mean, things come and go and just disappear. I mean, sometimes the Google algorithm just decides it hates the thing that it was showing all the time and makes it disappear. You just don't know. That's supposed to be a cassette player. So if it looks more like a brick, I'm sorry. I'll do some research later and try to. So I'm gonna say a lot of his clothes will be hanging. I might be wrong. Might look kind of weird, but I just want to try something different. I'm honestly trying not to get into not go through the motions when doing this. Just taking my honest time and trying new things. I mean, not all of them will space out, but well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I've succeeded at doing a Drawtober before, so I'm pretty sure I can succeed in this one too. Last time I did Weartober by and he I think that was done by I'm so bad at names. Something Fiddler. He does a lot of drawings of buff werewolves and pretty much buff were critters pretty much. Thank you, Winter Scout. You're an incredible person, so I really do appreciate all the support you've given me in the past. I need my reference again. Okay, so it does go all the way back. Okay. Yeah, sometimes as artists we make symbols as well. Like we make a symbol for a certain shape or object or something, and it's easy to fall into that trap where you're just keep drawing that shape over and over again. I remember there was this, I think his name was Twilight Saint, and he draws these awesome dragons, but he'd always draw the feet the same every time, no matter what dragon. I don't know if he still does that now, but that was years and years ago, but it was just it's kind of interesting. And then I've caught myself doing it as well. I don't think Twilight Saint does any transformations. He just draws pure dragons. He's pretty good. You should look him up. There's just too much clothing now. I'm trying to push it too weirdly. So let me yeah, you're welcome. And I mean it too. You've been a great supporter for me to me. I, so technically the pants would probably have fallen off already. So I guess I'm trying to overthink this, unfortunately. So I gotta draw a human leg, unfortunately. So what I can do is just ha have it just come down like this. I think that makes a little more sense. I feel like the rippage on the coat is just too flat. So I think we're ready for coloring. Ah, I dropped my pen. I'm just duplicating the layer to make it easier to I can layer flatten image. Oh, my voice is breaking. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. I feel like that's pretty lively. Um, I just like unbalanced drawings. Like unbalanced. I feel like if you're doing transformation, they should never just stand because if you're transforming to something, you're not just standing there idly, just smiling. You're like, ah. Even if you're happy about it, you're still moving around because of the weird pains and sensations and the new sensations and pain and just the new sensors, all that stuff. You wouldn't be just standing idle. So I do have some dynamic poses that I use a lot, and I've been saying, well, I need to go even further and push myself into. I need to look at the reference. I don't think his tail's this way. So I'm kind of combining Victor Dragon and Victor Zilla into the same character. I hope that was okay. It's kind of too late now. Yeah, I kind of lost. I kind of flattened his stomach a little bit, that was an accident. Let me try to fix that. Because I drew this part wrong. I should have drew the stomach first and then focused on the tail. Okay, there we go. I was going to draw underwear tearing, but nah, I just won't. So this shoe is toast. Oh, shoes is something that I have a symbol for a shoe. I need to expand my shoe knowledge. Okay, time to color. Okay, let's see what background. I kind of want to go for a retro-ish vibe, so he's already purple, so what's the opposite of purple that does retro? Pink, a pinkish color. So let me do okay, that'll work. Now we're gonna color. I think I'll keep the sketch lines in, but I'll erase the unused ones. I find when I erase the sketch lines, for some reason, it just kind of loses its character if I erase all of them, and I don't know why. I mean, definitely there's some that have to be erased, like on the face. Yeah, you don't want to leave sketch lines there, or mostly in the neck area. I don't know. It feels like if I get rid of too many of it, it's kind of, unless I paint, then it makes sense to get rid of them because then you have a different texture. But you kind of lose the texture when you do that. Hmm. Chat's pretty quiet right now. Feel free to say whatever you'd like. If you have any questions, I'm always open. Oh, yeah, because I'm okay. So nope. Let's. I just don't have time to do that. Let's do it the masking way. So if you want if you want queen lines, if you want clean lines when you're painting or whatnot, um, using using the polygon lasso or the drawing lasso, it's usually pretty good. It's a little bit lost in the background, but that's okay. We can, as long as I get as long as I get the selection right, it should be okay. Latest brain rot on the rise of popularity. Minecraft Parkour Civilization? I can't say I have. But putting those words together, my mind is already rotting. Have we finally has the brain rot finally finished for our Lord and Savior Skibidi Toilet? Have they moved on, or is Skibidi still the bee's D's, as anyone over 80 would say? Or if you watched Up and it stuck in your mind for years, like me, it's like, why do bees have knees? I mean, I guess technically they do have knees, but why would that be? Why would that be so awesome? Because I have knees. Yeah, it's amazing how the stupid stuff is sometimes the most entertaining. I know every once in a while, you need a healthy dose of LLO random. But of course, I don't know what it is, but I'll probably look into it and see what what those bizarre words you combined into one sentence is. Okay, okay. Mouse just went to sleepy sleeps. Okay, I could use my tablet pen, but I don't know. I do weird things sometimes. Okay, so now we want to paint where his human skin will be. Uh, what the heck was that about? Let's try that again. Oh, I have the erase tool somehow. Okay, let me try that again. Still has his ear over there. He's mostly changed. I just kind of, his hands haven't caught up yet though. Maybe a little bit of humanness left in his chest. And maybe a little bit in the neck as well. I should have done that after I drew the gold. But that's okay. Oh, hi, Spork. Well, they're my friends more than fans. Maybe one day. I don't know. I don't want to be too big because then it'd be hard to control and keep track of everyone. I don't think I want to get to the point like Vinny Vinesauce is, where you just refers everyone as chat member. I want to still be able to talk to people by name. So how you doing today, Spork? Yeah, this is the most hilarious thing. I read an article about Skibidi Toilet. I guess they're gonna do a Skibidi Toilet movie. And Skibidi Toilet uses the mods, the characters, from like various games, Half-Life, etc., etc. So I mean, technically, Skibidi Toilet uses copyrighted content owned by Valve. So the lawyers decided to do a strike against Valve and Gary's mod because it had characters that they assumed they owned, but they didn't because Valve owned them. But the lawyers just put cease and desist on Gary's mod and Valve. And the creator of Skibity's like, oh wait, what's going on? I didn't do that. That was not my planning. So yeah, it was hilarious how crazy movie studios and their protection of IPs are, even when they haven't even made the bloody movie yet. Yes, yes, my fans are keeping the lights on and keeping me from going insane. Because when I stream by myself, I just talk to myself. And sometimes myself responds back. Ooh, scary. So does anyone watch the Godzilla movies? I mean, what is your favorite? Just kind of curious what your favorite Zilla movie is. And you could even say the 98 version. I won't judge you. Well, in public, I might judge you privately, but in public, you'll be fine. Joking aside, I fought absolute clowns. Yeah, definitely. What's next? The people making the Minecraft movie, like doing a cease and desist on Microsoft. Wait, that would be kind of funny. I hope so. Maybe they should do that. That'd be hilarious. So his eye, but he has a normal human eye, so he has nope, brighter. Yeah, put a little more orange in it. Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, I pretty much I've seen the original Godzilla, which was cheesy, but it was still fun. I have a couple Godzilla movies I haven't seen. I've seen the new Godzilla movies, which are decent, and then of course I've seen Godzilla in '98, which has been demoted by the official owners of Godzilla as just Zilla. He's not cool enough to be Godzilla anymore, so he's just Zilla now. officially. He's like the ugly stepchild Zilla that is actually a great character, has a great personality, but no one wants to talk to her because of her buck teeth. All right, I like her shoes. They're like hardcore right there. Ah, I'm gonna do a little light sprinkling. Yeah, Zilla. Poor Zilla. I mean, to be fair, Zilla in the '98 movie just wanted to escape. He wasn't trying to, know, like destroy the city or anything, but he did a good job. He did a great job at failing. Oh, that's blender chalk. Where's my goodies? It was just there. Is it blender mixed? Hmm. Uh, yeah. Let me see. Choppy Plus is what I like. Whoa, spooky. Hmm. Oh no. I like the choppy brush. I think the choppy brush is becoming my new favorite brush because it kind of has an airbrush look, but it's not that airbrushy. Oh, his hair. Poor guy. He needs his hair too. How can he comb it? Everyone needs their hair. Yay. I think this area is kind of a trouble area. It's kind of my fault. So I will just darken it. Oh, this is the wrong color too. I should have made this, actually I should do a little more blending so it looks a little, there we go. What color is his claws? Okay, they're just, okay, that color, okay. So I need to get a little more of his skin in there. A little bit more here. Okay, let me put some, just do a little bit more shading, especially on the nose. And I'll do some darker shading here. I really like texture blushes. Blushes. I love to blush with my textures. I'm pretty sure this VHS tape is the original Godzilla. I think the inside spikes are usually white. Okay, there we go. All right, and then he needs what are his feet? Ah! His feet are blue. Okay, just double checking. Okay, so I think I got everything. Here's the fun part. I have no clue if this is going to work, so we will see, won't we? So now, oh, well, let me add a little shadow. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out the best time to stream because half of my friends and watchers like are on the west side of the pond, and then I have quite a few on the east side of the pond. It's like, well, they're usually sleeping when I have time to. They're just waking up actually when I'm falling asleep and vice versa. Why do we have to wear these ridiculous ties? Okay, okay. I think the this background is just a little too flamboyant, so we'll just tone it down a little bit. Okay, and then we'll actually accentuate around his face. That's where all the look-sees are supposed to be. You always look for the brightest point in an image, so yeah. I appreciate you coming and watching. It's going good, Napoleon. How are you doing? I'm drawing Victor and his Zilla sauna. Okay, I need to get it more. I need to get it more dramatic, but I'm kind of sometimes I'm just afraid to make the move, but I'm gonna have to. So let me make the move and get it out. Now that is definitely too much, but I'll lighten it just a little bit, and then I'll erase spots where I didn't actually mean to do it. You can also cut in to anything that you didn't want. It's good to do your shading layers, so if you make mistakes, you can always go back to previous layers and try again, pretty much. I'm glad that it's going well for you. That's good. It's always good when things are going well. So what have you been up to, Napoleon? Have you played any I usually talk about games because that's my that's my favorite thing. Besides besides hiking and stuff. There we go. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to export it, and oh, do that. So we're going to try this program. It's called Pixage FX Studio. It has a bunch of effects. Um, I'm probably going to go for, let's go for the Amiga. That looks like kind of the style I'm looking for. I mean, Saturday morning might work too. Yeah, actually Saturday morning will probably be better. So let's select Saturday morning. So I gotta pick the source image, import image. Ah, yeah, those are terrifying. Oh, I remember. I was trying that stupid company UI crap. That was like years ago. Has it been that long since I've used this? That's good. Um, I kind of want the entire thing, bro. So no fixed size. Yay! Let's try height. Maybe that will fix it. Yeah, I don't know this tool enough to, okay. This is supposed to let you do like all sorts of CRT effects and retro style things. Oh, Crash and Sing Prology, yeah, that's very good. That's pretty good stuff. Okay, let me go to the Amiga filter because this is not going to work. VGA art, maybe that one will work. It's so powerful that it's actually crashing my system. Let's see. That was a joke, by the way. Any day now. That's that looks more like a computer like an old computer screen. Let me there we go. That's what I'm looking for. It's right in my face all this time. Okay. If it was a snake, it would bit me. So uh what's with the it looks like his his lower part of his body exploded. So that's not it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Ah, that did absolutely nothing except crash my machine. Oh, there we go. Yo, I'm trying to get the warp part out because that's not what I need. I don't need the warp part. So Look at that. That looks so weird. That's not what I want. Okay. So let's just do TV. Oh, wow. Let's do TV. No, VGA looks better. I just don't want the warping. I don't want the shape warp. There we go. We got it. We finally got it. Okay, export current frame. So I'll have to save this. So let me just call it CRT. So I think we're done with PixAge FX. So it has a lot of cool effects you can do to pictures. It's a pretty cool app. I need to open CRT, select all, copy, paste. Why is it small? Gosh, this effect still works. Okay, it does. Okay. So now we're going to erase stuff I don't want. Uh-oh. Someone's sending a message. I kind of want the, I kind of need the eyes to, still do like this part. Okay. Okay. I gotta decide, is this effect too strong? Do I loosen it down just a little bit? Yeah, let's just go down just a tad. So some of the original shows through. And I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Well, I think this is where I'll, yep, it's about an hour, so I was happy it actually kind of worked. I might touch up on it a little bit, but I have to pick up my family at the airport, so I will be leaving. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It was I'm glad it came out better than I was expecting, which is kind of funny to say that. I didn't know if the CRT filter would actually work, so. So the thing that I can do all those CRT filters is called, again, it's called PixAge FX Studio. I think you can get it for like $10 or something on Steam. I don't use it that much. I was using it mostly for my Cabzadino video game because I was trying a CRT style, but it just didn't look too well. So I kind of just gave up on that. But it worked for this. It worked for this, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, filters are great, but sometimes, as long as you don't rely on them too much. I mean, like anything, it can become a crutch if you over rely on anything. But yeah, filters can be very useful in certain situations. Well, thanks, guys. I'll catch you all later, and have a have a wonderful night. Is it appropriate to ask to hit the like button? I never know. I feel uncomfortable asking people to do that. I don't really know if it actually helps the algorithm. I don't even know. I think it's kind of cheesy to tell people to like and subscribe. I know some do, some don't. I just won't. I won't ask. It's too weird to ask such things. Take care, everyone.